Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing the remaining few areas in my guild house, the external part anyway. We'll do the internal another time. Right now I'm going to be looking through some of my furniture, throwing out some stuff here that might fill in some of the gaps in the empty areas. Okay, so I'm definitely going to use some acorn fence today. I'm going to look through here and see what I've got and throw a barrel of silver. Backlock? Nope. I got too much junk in here though. Let's go for this Bigfoot wall mount. Sounds cool. Sports banner. I'm going to keep that for the front, I think. Blob display. I got blue barrel. Alright. Oh, just one of those left. Bones. Yeah, maybe for Halloween, but not really fitting for the market stalls here in the front. Keep some wine bottles. Definitely keep the chest in there. Christmas streamers are tempting, but I'm not going to go for it. No, cola machine for sure. You got a bunch of crates coming up here. Oh. So I have crate black. I'll throw that one in. Crate camo. These guys are from the war shop. This is in northern Grail City. It's to the west of Onnit Town. It's inside a house, an old player house. And it's like this big grassy area. It used to be like a soccer kind of a spot where you might want to see a soccer ball, and it was like a PK area, I think. But you can see in there now that there's a bunch of military gear, barbed wire and tires, some cool folding chairs. Gumball machine. Let's throw that in there. I'm tempted to go for a hat display. If I have both of them in my inventory, I will. No, I only have one. I have two of those at all. Holiday string lights. Oh yeah, sure, why not? I'm thinking about putting the light block in here, the one that not light block, key block got to me. I'm gonna throw the key block in too. Got an idea for that. But the light block, I mean the light orb, it might look cool in this area, so I'm probably going to do some lighting effects. Let's see here. I'm just kind of filtering through. There's a lot of cool stuff that I want to use, but this was from the Alice in Wonderland. It's pretty cool. Great big sign. Mousetrap, music box, native style pillow, nautical nightstand, action figures for days. There's another crate. Nexus crate. Posters, sword display. Yeah, let's put the sword display out. I like that one. And there's a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to use the search now, and I'm going to grab a statue. I want to keep some statues in here too. I think I have 4 or 5 left. Yeah, cool. So I'll keep 2. That way players who get in here, they can come and grab these different statues in the front here. So, working with this market stall, I've got some cool ideas. I want to kind of set this up so it looks like a concession stand. I'm going to put the cola in here and keep it at layer 0. So it's behind all the other objects. I'm going to keep one of those statues in here if I can grab it in there. But we'll get there because I've got a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to throw in too. Okay, so here's a crate. I'm going to keep this crate near the front because it's got a unique viewpoint. Looks a little different than the other ones. This guy I'm going to keep over here because I've got a plan for him for later. It's an interactive locking object. I'm going to keep this sign over here because it looks kind of cool and I like to see it. Up there, here, way, this way. Oh no, up here, up there, here, this way. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so these guys I'm going to keep up here. These crates as I get them. Okay, I'm going to keep another one down in the front. This is the sword display. I'm going to keep it on the counter here. It looks like somebody's trying to sell a real, authentic katana. Breaks after 3 hits. Okay, so these guys are going to get stacked over here. 0004. We got another one up here. Yeah. I'll keep it in the bushes over here so they can all stack nicely together. And I'll keep this one down here. Cool. Okay. What's next here? What do we got? I got a chest. So the chest is going to go in here in plain view, and I want it to be accessible to the player. So the player should be able to walk through here and get to the chest. Yes, they can. They can open and close the chest. That's what I wanted, is it should be interactive. They should be able to use it. Cool. Perfect. And that way, when I'm doing this key block up here, I want to put the key block to the waterfall area, and I can throw a password in this chest and make the key block have a password on it. Just something to make it a little bit more interactive and interesting. Okay, this one is a wine bottle. Okay, the wine bottle's going, I think it's layer 1. Oh no, it's gotta go layer 2. It's ketchup, really, guys. It's ketchup for your tacos. Who puts ketchup on tacos? What the heck? Okay, I got this. I don't think that one's gonna fit in this area. I'm gonna keep it up on the front porch there. Okay, I got a blob display. And keep it behind the katana. Travis had made this, I remember. There was, I think, 4 or 5 of them that he'd done in the Christmas. There was Christmas displays. Okay, and then we're going to have a statue in here. So there's one statue in here. I'm going to center it nicely and drop it down. Drop it layer 0 so that it goes behind the counter. Layer 3, layer 0. And then from there, I'm going to allow players to grab it. So other players can come in here and touch it and grab the statue. I'm going to do the same in this one. I'm going to have somebody standing behind the counter here too. Oh, weird, look at that. So this one's layer 1. I'm going to make him layer 0 just to be safe. Just in case that becomes an issue. Sometimes they'll record, like initially it'll be shown so you can see. Like you can see that full object in the background there. Sometimes it will show you initially that it looks proper, but then later when you try to load the level again, sometimes it won't let you have it at a layer that will be effective. It won't show. This guy is going to be layer 2. It's going to be nailed to that wall, I guess. And these guys, I think I can make it longer, or no? No, I can't. Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh, there we go, length. Long. We want it as long as it goes. Okay, there you go. And I'll put it right in the middle. Very cool. Can I walk in there and grab that chest still? I sure hope so. Yes, I can. Awesome. I'm almost going to throw a key. I have a Nexus key. Okay, so these guys, I'm going to do the same thing. Oh. Long. And put it on the other one. So these are some lighting effects. It's kind of pretty to see some lighting stuff, especially if we're going to use the light orb. I already had this acorn up here. I was kind of planning I'd removed the lighting objects from my house. So I will probably throw the light orb behind the master sword up here. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so this guy's got to move. This one's going to go up on the front porch. If I can move it. Oh, getting a little slow down here. That sucks. Okay, so I'll move this guy. We'll put it up here on the porch. Looks like the entrance to a dentist's office. Gumballs. You always see candy. He's always the dentist always has candy. It's like, he's just making customers. He's like, "Oh, good job, kid. You successfully got your filling done. Here, have a sucker." It's like, wait a second. Yeah. Okay. So for this guy, I'm going to use it at layer 0. I want to make it appear that this is above. I'm going to do one more on this side and leave that springboard because this springboard is useful for my farming technique here. I'll probably redo that later on. And it's not such a big deal. I can just alter these acorn fences then. Oh, I'm not getting it to dupe here. Duplicate, please. There we go. Duplicate. Oh, I have to tell it to do it. Okay, and then there's one empty spot over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my shift. I'm going to move it over to I'm going to leave it 1. And then I'm going to use this. This is getting really finicky, guys. This is like too detailed. So now these are evenly spaced, and I'm going to go this one here. I'm going to do the same thing on these guys here. Don't do this. This is too detailed. Yeah. See, now that looks like it's proper. It's got a little bit of space in between them all. And they work properly. And then we can jump on this thing and get thrown down here, and I can hop out over here. Oh, picked up a grillat there. Okay, another thing that I had set up last time was these guys here. I'm going to use bricks on the lower level fence. This guy's a level 1. I'm going to make it to layer 2. Sorry, I said level 1. That's layer 1. I'm making it layer 2. These fences are, sorry, these railroad tracks are still going to be layer 0. These guys are going to be layer 2. Then from there, this also must become layer 2 to stand out so that it looks proper here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this guy, he's already layer 0, and I'm going to take some special bricks. Strange bricks, weird bricks. I've heard them called plumber's bricks for obvious reasons. Strange brick, 92. But all I need is 1 because I can duplicate it. No, that's not how it works, honestly, guys. So I'm going to use this to make some shadows, and it's going to add to the effect that this is a little up high. Gonna duplicate this, lift it up 1, put this guy above on top, and I'll have my shadow, and I'll be able to move onto the next one here. So I'm going to go to the left 1 from here and do the same thing. So duplicate this guy, pile 1 on top, move this up, And I think, oh, I grabbed the railroad track that I'd removed there. I think that actually what's going to happen is I'm going to need to remove this rock. So I'll move it out of the way for now, because I'm going to have to build underneath it here, or on top of it, I guess, on top of where that spot was. I'm going to run over to the other side so the magnifying glass isn't in my way. And then I'm going to flip this guy down. Continue my little shadows here. Tricky shadows, yeah. So basically I'm making it look like the shadow has some like depth, and that the bridge going across here looks like it's suspended above the water. If you position objects correctly, that shadow will drop on top of them. But in this scenario, I think we're probably not going to get away with doing that, because the brick is, or sorry, the strange large rock here, the strange rock. This large rock is not going to fit and allow us the shadow. See, I can actually get the shadows to appear on the rock, but what's going to happen is it's going to impact the player crossing that bridge, and it's probably also going to do one of those things where I'll leave it here now. It'll look like the shadow's going to be on top of it properly, and then when you reload the level, it won't have a shadow on it at all. So I'm going to just keep it down here. No, I'm going to keep it up here. We'll keep it up here, and I'll bring the little rock down. So keep that one down there. This guy's not looking great here, so I'm going to move it to the other side, see if it looks a little better. Not great. Okay, it's looking a little better. You know what's going to make it, though, is a turtle. So I'm going to keep this right in the middle, actually. I want to have it go across like this, and a shift and a move. Perfect, right there. And I'm going to throw a turtle on there if I have one in my inventory. I don't know, but the little turtle makes the scene. Turt, T-U-R-T, turtle. There we go. We got a red turtle too. Oh, cool. Got a ninja turtle. He's going to be sitting at the entrance there. And he's layer 1. The stone is layer 0, so he works perfectly. Gonna keep him up on top here. Be like, yo, what up? I'm a ninja turtle. And people will just like walk right by and be like, oh yeah, it's a turtle, big deal. Little do they know he's super, super rare. Actually, no, he's doing the water thing. Bummer. Can I position him so he's not gonna do that? Fiddly fiddly. Yeah, there he is. Cool. Good enough. Thanks, turtle. Watch the bridge. Okay. So I've got my bridge set up. I can walk across and swim in the one location. It's really for looks. I wanted it to look like there's a bridge going across here, and that other area is down below, kind of in like a chasm going down here. Which looks good enough for me at this point. I got my little stump chair. I'm happy. I think the other thing I'm going to do is throw some flooring in those market stalls for this area, and then we're probably going to look at some flowers. So I'm looking for floor mat. Floor mat, there we go. Not spiked floors. Wet floor sign, no. I'm looking for a floor mat. And this is going to be, oh, no, that's garden tile. This guy here, it's going to be layer 0. I'm going to have to knock it a couple of times to hit the rotate so it's going the right way. Oh, is it going the right way? It is going the right way. Awesome. Okay, so I can shift it around a little bit. I'm going to keep one there. And the other one I'm going to make vertical. There's an angled one, horizontal, vertical. This was from Sports Nexus, by the way. Not available now. For now, what you could do potentially is use some carpets. There's some good ones at the Red Barn. There's also bath mats if you prefer a more tiled look. Oh yeah, these guys are layer 0, right? So I gotta be careful about where I position these things. Cool. So now that guy's standing in there. You can see that he's in there. He's got a cola machine. He's got some tacos for sale. This guy in here, he's got the blob display and a little magic katana. And oh, maybe we should make it a magic. Let's make it a magic katana. I think I have a fairy left, and it'll be sparkly, and then the katana can be sparkly. I also have to check and see if I have. Yeah, I do. Cool. Nexus key. We're gonna keep that in there too. Fairy. So these guys. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of fairies still. These fairies were originally from Club Crypt. It was 1 year at Christmas. No, sorry, 1 year at Halloween. These guys were on sale for 5,000 grillat each. I had a. There you go, magic katana sword. I had a an upload forcibly deleted. Somebody had deleted my robot uploads at that time. So I wound up with a whole bunch of money. I was like, awesome, okay. I'm gonna buy myself 4 fairies. And sure enough, I did. I bought a bunch of fairies, and ever since, it's like they're portable admin cookies. If you see the admin cookie, it makes you sparkle just like these guys do. So you can put it on a statue. You can put it behind things like your katana here. There's a bunch of different things you can do with those little fairies. I've got a few that I've placed creatively over the years. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that front area. I think what I'm going to do is at the end, I'm going to come through with some flowers. I'll probably put, 2 or 3 flowers just on the grass here to make it look nice. But I like the level of detail. There's large objects, there's medium-sized objects, there's these barrels here. There's an object here. We got a little bit of depth, so you can see that you're kind of coming up the hill in the back here, and it's also interactive. So it really checks all the boxes for me. That players can come in and they can actually do something in that area other than just look at it and be like, huh, okay, cool, and walk away. This one too, I want to get the same thing. I mean, really, ideally, all of these little individual segments. Like, I want to have these little kind of mini level areas, and that's kind of how I look at the rooms inside the house too. I'll kind of cordon them off one by one and see. See this one, I've got some watermelon. I've got this box that opens here. What else is going to be cool in this area? Let's see. I'm going to put an acorn sign because I got 2 of those. Let's see what else we got. Some benches. And I don't know about the benches. I'm going to put the candles because I'm going to have lighting effects now. So I'm going to keep the candles in this section. And really, this is actually seating. I want this area to be seating for people to sit when they come in, like if they want to discuss something. So you can come right in and kind of sit and discuss. So the text is what's going to be important here. I don't want to have anything that's layer 3. I don't want to have layer 2 stuff too much if I can help it. I have my brownie table. It looks like a sacrificial altar. Big old brownie. Come on. Cabin log bin. Cabin bookshelf. There's a good one. That's going to go inside. Okay, we got candles, large candles, small candles, chairs, changing room, chest chairs, chicken. Oh, I got the Christmas bear. What is Christmas about this bear? Only that. You take off the Christmas hat, it's a normal bear. Okay. So these guys are going to go over here. These large candles, I'm going to keep them up kind of against the fence here. I'm going to rotate this one so it's kind of on an angle. Opposite angle. There we go. I think this is the acorn sign. Oh, no, bonsai tree. This guy I'm going to put right here, because something I've noticed going in and out of this level is that this particular spot catches a lot of people. They want to walk through. So I'm going to make the layer 1. I'll probably throw another flower or something in there at some point. Layer 0, definitely my candle. I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to actually shift this one using my move and grid move. I'm going to bring it down in front a little bit of this other one, so you can you get that nice layered effect, so that you can see that this one's actually down and in front of the other one. Gives the ground some texture underneath it. Right about there. Looks good. Cool. Now I got this little sign. Put it up here. I like to throw little signs in just so that people who actually like go to the trouble of reading them actually have something to read. And this is one of my favorites from an old Dragonlance book. So this broken path is cracked and paved with visitors who did not behave. And that was from Elminster the Wizard. So I'm going to put an E. E. So I think it should be the case that I can probably get up in there if I really try. But actually that one candle there is throwing it off. So I'm going to take these guys down a blob. I think that's probably sufficient, and my effect is still there. Yeah, that's enough. Great. Okay, so this area is pretty good. Again, I'll probably throw some dusting of flowers on there. Otherwise, it has a nice kind of balance, and I'm really looking for players, if they want to come and sit and say something, they can sit in this area. Otherwise, there's like a little pathway up to my cat fence thing, which will probably eventually house chickens. I'm thinking to bring the pet actually to my house, redo the entire house. But that's for another day. This guy here also, we've got our nice vines and our nice bridge over here. I don't think that that needs anything extra. Looks pretty good to me. Something I do want to add to, probably again a dusting of flowers, is going to be down in here. I want to have a little bit of texture in here because it's all either green or brown. And that brings me up here to this section. I like to have seating on this porch too, not that it ever gets used, but I'll throw some benches in. Just for the appearance, you know, sitting on the front porch kind of a thing. Looks a little homey. Bink. Bench. Okay, so I got treasure benches, which have a neat texture to them, and I have the really super plain, regular old bench. I'm going to use the regular bench because of the way that they look in relation to the context. That's why, is because using this plain bench, it looks proper on this porch. It looks like something that belongs on this porch, whereas if I use the treasure bench, it's a lot more detailed. And the furniture objects that would be seen around it probably wouldn't be as detailed. The background is not the right color, it doesn't work as well. So I'm going to keep these guys here. Another thing I want to throw in here is a window, if I have the curious window still. curious window. And I'll throw 2 of those on here. Oh, where did that go? There they are. Oh, I accidentally clicked my character. I'm trying to click the curious window. That's an annoying bug, guys. Trying to click a furniture object, and if it's touching your character, if it's anywhere near, like it touches your character, you'll automatically click your character instead. The arrow and bomb vendors have a similar thing. If you click anything that's touching an arrow or bomb vendor, it will automatically assume that you want to purchase arrows or bombs. It will lead you to that window. Okay, so there we go. We got curious windows. Looks a little cool at a distance. Looks a little spooky when you get up close. I don't mind that. The spookiness is okay. I just had an idea. I'm tempted to bring this guy up here, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, no, it doesn't really work. Tempting, but no. I'll put him back. Okay, and now my big question for the key block. Is the key block going to hide under the water and prevent the user from entering? Maybe at layer 0? If I put it up 1? Oh, it does, but I don't think that's going to prevent me from entering. If I walk in there, I think it's probably going to be password and enter at the same time. Yeah, password and enter, unfortunately. Too bad. Okay, so I will keep that here, where it's visible. And these guys have another bug. Oh, there's just too many bugs. I can actually pull those down. Okay. So this video is getting a little bit lengthy. Apologies if you guys are hanging in there at this point. Things just kind of carry on, and one thing leads to another, and another, and another, and you just kind of wind up wanting to do everything at once. I'm going to search for plant, because I have too many things to search through. Plan. Do we have a plan? There's some plants. Okay, so I got a couple of those guys, poinsettias. Oh, same thing. Touch the thing, touching my character at the same time. That's what happens. Okay, so I'm going to throw the poinsettias up here. Look pretty nice. I think that one's a little far over. Yeah, needs to go a little bit further into the corner. Gives that some depth as well. Sets it back. The wall is properly positioned. You can see that it's got a distance from the bench. I like that a lot, actually. This doesn't fit, though. So we'll take this down here. I think it's just the right size. It's still present. You can still buy gumballs. And I will further add some more roughage. See what I got in potted plants. Oh, P-O-T. Flower pots galore. Okay. I'll throw one of everything basically, because I kind of want this whole area up here to be flowery. Gee, it's nice and flowery. Okay, not that one, that's for a table. Okay, got one of those guys in there. Yeah, those are cute too. Oh, we got a Nexus flower pot. Oh, we got teapots as well. Not the ones I was looking for, but that's interesting that that comes up. Oh, I only have one of these. Okay, that's fine. Everything doesn't have to be symmetrical every single time. Bring them down in front a little bit. Actually, that looks okay. Kind of continues the line across. Oh. I don't want to click my profile. I go swim in the water. That'll fix it. Okay, so I'm going to throw one in here just in case there's anything that's going to be cropping up where players want to sneak through there. They got to get the password to go in that area. I'm going to keep one over here too. Because then you can't actually pull that flower. Getting tremendous slowdown here all of a sudden. I think it's just the half-hour mark on my video. I think that's what's going on. My system can't handle. Try it again. Okay, gonna throw another one over here. Nice. And here's where I'm going to use this guy here. I'm going to throw it in this area. We'll keep another one. I'm going to actually double up some of these and add them into this corner. Nope. No, that's not working. It's too slow. All right, I'm going to call it here then. I will throw some more flowers in here. Probably cover up a little bit of this area with some ground flowers as well. Like I said, I'm going to do a dusting of flowers on some of the other areas. That area where there was the open green and brown down here, and that's pretty much where I want to throw those flowers, is anywhere that there's that large open kind of field. You want to break that up a little bit to give it a little bit of noise visually, get some attention in there as well. So yeah, this is my external level here. I'm looking pretty much close to the end. Next time I'll probably be doing the internal levels. I want to be making, I'm thinking some dormitories or something in the inside of the same section, so looking forward to that one. Okay, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.